Hey, what is up, guys? It is Geek on a Mission, back with another deep dive analysis video, part 2 of this, I guess, small trailer series. So last video I made, I was looking at the official like Square Enix video. Well, for the gameplay side of it, the Nintendo Direct like video that they released, it actually has the UI in it, like almost all the UI and stuff. So today we will be breaking down that part, which I did break down a little bit of the other stuff last round, but I'm gonna actually hammer it down in this video, like just the gameplay side of it. So go watch that video if you want to see the story elements and the theories that I made on that one. So let's just get right into the video. So let me play it. So right here, as we see, so this is the new build mechanic. We heard a lot about this. We actually haven't seen much of it until this trailer. We saw that small glimpse of it, I think, at the teaser trailer 1. So right here we have the build technique right here, and it's really it's a cool like each Keyblade, I guess, is supposed to have their own command HUD like thing, like custom one. So this must be the fire and ice. I hear some people talk about the Keyblade either being like a Moana Keyblade or the Elements or Elementals, that movie, which is really cool. I don't know which one I want to lean towards, because the lava one, it's fire and it's lava and water, which is elements. But the lava, why wouldn't they just make it fires if it's the elementals? And Moana, there is volcano, like, you know, it kind of makes more sense in that sense if it's Moana. But it's really cool. So we see that B and A are flowing edge and lava strike. So I'm guessing this right here is lava strike, so we probably should, you know, slow this down a bit, and then rewind a little bit. So right here, I'm guessing he's using lava slash, because we see the lava come out and hit like that, which is really nice. And then we get a situation command. Oh, I can't say it's a situation command, but it's a command called Lava Cannon, which is probably this next move right here. And then once he hits the Lava Slash, it turns into a new build. It says new build right here, called Igneous Impact. So I'm guessing, so that the situation command goes away, and he uses that. He uses the impact. So right there we see the impact, and it makes that. And then we go back to Lava Slash. And then we get, so that builds over after that. So that must be like a finisher, or it might, I guess it might be volcanic, but it looks like it's igneous or ignitus, whatever. So we do see a new build and the command, which looks nice. We also see right here that we actually see how many items Sora has, which is nice. He has 4 items. We don't know what the items are. We just know that there's 4 of them. There's an arrow right here, makes us seem like there's gonna be Keyblade switching again. We see over here, we see the nice little UI. Is that like, it looks like a shot lock. Again, MP and health. So he's building, and then he does a slam right here, which is interesting because the UI is back to Quadratum, right? Commands UI, and he uses, it looks like a finisher. So maybe what I'm thinking is this is Volcanon, and he he uses it right here and he pushes it immediately. I don't think we can really see what it is, but if that is Volcanon, the UI switches back and then he does the move. And then he slams. Or it could be a totally different one than that. So right here we see, which is really nice, we get to see, let's see, let me pause it. Okay, so we get to see X right here, and then we see a command. So the build for the Kingdom Key is called Chain Raid and Star Ring. As we see, it's called, and the triangle type, or X I guess, is Heart Barrage. So, which is really cool. So this must be, oh wait, what is, this must be Chain Raid, I'm guessing. Because makes sense, because he's, you know, shooting around a bunch of chains, duh. But as you see, a new like, not, I'm gonna keep saying situation command. Called Flanking Shift, right there. And if you can see, you can use your triggers to start writing the chains, which is nice. And it looks like they do damage whenever you're riding them, and then it looks like after you ride them, the chains break off and then do an AoE attack, or like a single attack on, if you're locked, probably if you're locked on the target like he is right now, it hits that target. But if you're not probably locked on, it probably scatters into multiple. And then we see him use a whip and breaks the whip, and then we see these things. Now let me, so right here we can see the focus gauge go up. I don't know if he collects any focus right here, like orbs, so it must be him using the build technique. Because if we see right here, this is different than his little yellow one right here. So it's very interesting to see that. So he attacks and it breaks off into that. Then we can go a little forward and he whips, breaks it off, and then they also go target that. And then we get to see the build again. I'm guessing this is again Chain Raid. And it looks like he can ride it again. So so right here we don't get to see the situation command, and I don't, I can't read that. What does it say? Going, I can't. If somebody in the comments could read that, let me get one more time at it. Okay. It looks like it says blank light, maybe clustering light, and we see it's a. So we see it's a gate, and does it take any focus gauge? I don't know, because there's a cut right here. It's probably not the same scene, but we see the focus gauge is lower, so it could be a focus type move, which makes sense. So really cool thing. Anyways, going off track a little bit. As we see too, there's a mini map, and it's actually like a moving mini map circle type UI. So it's really nice. And then we see a bunch of keyblades come out. He took all of Bonita's strips, and right here we see a red indicator right here. So some people think it could be a what do you call it? An attack, like attack indicator. So like if an enemy's behind and about to attack you, a little red symbol comes out to either block or dodge. Is he just like stealing? Like, does he just have spider sense now? Like, that would be cool. He looks like Spider-Man with the chains. grappling. But this is really cool. It's I don't. It doesn't look like you have much control over these. Like this, I think it looks like more of a cutscene or like a finishing thing. And we actually see here too. If you look at the bar over here, it actually goes bigger. Like it actually fills up the more you hit right here, which is really nice to see. Now we go back to the quadratum, and if you notice here that we don't have the gauge anymore. So this is before you learn how to build. But it's nice that we still see the focus gauge, the health, and the MP. He has 3 items because, oh, duh. You don't see the build because it's also a question mark right there. I just saw that. But it looks like also right here that you can break these tentacles. Yeah. And also do your attack, which is nice. And then we see right here that some people think this is reflect that's being used. No. It is a guard. It is Sora has a barrier guard right here. Because we get to see him do his classic animation right here. Honestly, that is really late too. But we also see that it's a blue guard, and then he has a barrier, which is really nice to see. Sora actually getting a barrier guard outside of forms. Really nice to see. And then we get to see him here, right here, which it looks like it's a, like we're probably moving to a different, into like the street right here. So really nice. Really nice overall. Little attention to details that people might miss. It's really cool too to see these, what do you call it? The trail effects and the fire effects are really nice, which the build technique is probably something you need to definitely what do you call it, really study on. I feel like when you're playing the game, finding out which builds are better for you, kind of like command decks, I think, in like Birth by Sleep, which could be nice to see. But it looks like you get a new build like a lot of times if you fill up the bar. Did he actually fill up the bar, or am I just tweaking? So no, he doesn't actually fill up the bar. Interesting. Interesting. But Heart Brigade, it's really cool to see too that every Keyblade has its own build UI that's different. It's really nice to see that, because the Kingdom Key looks like amazing, and the Fire and Water Keyblade looks amazing too. But it is very interesting to see. I can't wait for more trailers, etc. And trying to look at it one more time. It doesn't look like, I think I got everything in this trailer. Also, actually, if you see, look at the mini maps, it actually tells you where the enemies are. Like there's also yellow and orange dots right here, so that's very cool. You actually get to see the enemies on the mini map instead of it just being like a kind of like, oh, where are they? So let's actually take a second and look at the listen to the sound gameplay. You know, if I don't. So, okay, so you hear the, it's him going, maybe getting into that finisher, and you got the classic lock-on sound. But yes, looking at this, I think it's amazing step that they're going in, and a lot of people I see online are kind of complaining about how it doesn't look very Disney-like. I think people have to understand that this is Quadratum. It's unreality, and it's supposed to be real, like more realistic. He will go to Disney Worlds. I'm seeing a lot of people saying he's not gonna go to any Disney Worlds. That's just misinformation, so don't listen to them. Nomura himself has said that he's still going to go to Disney Worlds. So I don't know where that's coming from, but he also said in those interviews that when you go to Disney Worlds, you will be getting back to Sora's cartoonish look. So this is a Quadratum look for Quadratum, and I am so excited to see what's next. Hopefully we will see an actual trailer. Like this is technically marked as a, let's see, it's also marked as a teaser trailer on the Kingdom Hearts official. It's a teaser trailer, June 2026, which makes me believe that it is going to be an actual trailer later on. Maybe D23, we could see that because D23 is coming up soon. So, but yeah, I think that is all I got for this episode or this video. So leave a comment, see if anything I missed that you guys can see that I couldn't see in this short little video. Leave your comments, leave your theories, what do you like about the trailer, what did you not like about the trailer, etc. down below. I want to read all the comments that you guys have. But until next time, bye bye.